Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Everson.
Hello Horizon, welcome back. Ulrika is one of the most beautiful girls with the kindest heart you have encountered in Dragon's Dogma 2. Her story is heartwarming and one of the highlights of the entire game. In this video, I will walk you through the entire questline required for us to win her heart and show you the important steps so that you don't miss out the lovely cutscene you get at the end. Now, let's get started. The first time you encounter Ulrika will be in the beginning hour of the game, once you have reached the village Melve. As soon as you arrive, you will hear a dragon's voice in your head and be greeted by a flashback cutscene. This cutscene took us back to when the dragon last attacked the village, and you were just a normal soldier defending the town. Ulrika was also in it, and she was about to be burned by dragon fire. You took a dragon's aggro from her and become cindered. This now comes with the iconic heart-eating cinematic, and the cycle begins. The dragon flew away, but you surely have left an impression on Ulrika. When you wake up again, you will be in her bed, and she has been sitting right next to you. Now, up until now, everything is driven by the main story in the first couple hours. From here, we will have some freedom doing other things, until we are ready to come back and visit Ulrika again.
Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Everson.
Very soon after, we will be asked to travel to the first main city, Readvent. After you have arrived, you will get the quest, Seat of the Sovereign. Meet with Captain Brent in the pub on the first evening you are in Readvent. You will be presented with a few options to improve your reputation. Doing one of the quests he has to offer is the prerequisite to proceed to the next step of Ulrika's questline. I recommend you to take on the Monster Calling quest, as this one will give you some experience and practice of the combat.
We have been charged with the felling of monsters.
Now once we finish the quest, go back to Brand to turn it in. This will allow us to trigger the next event.
We have accomplished what we set out to do.
From here, we will be going to North Readvent Oxcart Station, and the Oxcart here will take us to Melve.
This oxcart's bound for Melve.
As we arrive in Melve, we will see people rushing to the village, and a cutscene will trigger. We are under a dragon's attack. Ulrika is with her bow and arrow fighting the dragon. The dragon will attack for a while and fly away. There is a way to kill it early, but if it's the first time you're playing this game, I do not recommend you to do that, as it could potentially break some other stories or quests for you, especially if you want to romance Ulrika without much difficulty. But very soon, the dragon will fly away.
Blows to the head will send this foe reeling. Not to have any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal. It is easily done.
After you have repelled the dragon, talk to Ulrika and she will thank you again.
Somehow I knew you'd come. Thank you, truly.
After conversation, all work is done here for the day. We will get the quest Readvent of Calamity, asking us to visit Melve again in a few days. So let's do just that. You can rest in the inn or wait for Oxcart to progress the time and come back to Melve again. And this time we'll be heading straight to Ulrika's house.
Ever since the reign of Rathace,
As we enter, there will be a government official confronting Ulrika. Basically, the message is that she has been able to repel the dragon twice and shown too much competency to have a place in politics. So he will report as such to the queen and charge Ulrika and the village with treason.
the village entire will answer for this.
What? I intended nothing of the sort. Pray, let us...
Save your honeyed words, traitor. I must inform the Queen Regent of this development.
After this guy left, let's talk to Ulrika.
You came to see me.
She was in shock,
Forgive me,
but
I
will still ask us to
ponder.
stay for the night.
Still, how would you like to stay the night? Now, 'tis time we slept. There is much to be done for the village, and I shan't manage it without a good night's sleep.
Now we have had a lovely night. When we woke up, Ulrika would already be gone. As we exit the house, Martin is back to arrest Ulrika.
The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended as a traitor to the kingdom.
But we know from Leonard that Ulrika has left the village overnight and taken the name of treason on her own. But he does want us to inform him where she is, should we encounter her again on our adventure.
Would you tell me where she is hiding? I can only pray that she does not fall into the Queen Regent's clutches.
Now from here, we will be heading towards Hearth village. It is to the west of Wentworth, a roughly 15 minutes walk. As we arrive in the town, a Bistron Furin will approach us and ask us for help to deal with the invading Saurians.
I dare say you are the only one upon whom we can depend.
There are only a handful of them, and we should be able to make a quick work of the Saurians. After the fight, there will be another conflict in this village between human and Bistrons. But this is not why we are here. Right next to the entrance, we can find Ulrika again.
To think I would meet you here. Or were you searching for me?
She intended to stay and investigate the dragon attack, asking us to tell others in Melve.
I intend to stay in this village and investigate the dragon's whereabouts. Pray, tell everyone back home that I'll return as soon as I can.
So from here, we go straight back to Melve again. Entering Ulrika's old house, we can find Leonard and let's give him the news.
Ah, 'tis a relief to hear that Ulrika is safe.
From here, the Readvent of Calamity quest will be concluded. To trigger the next event, we need to wait for a few days or do other things and travel back to Melve again.
This ox cart's bound for Melve.
Halt!
This time, we will be stopped by guards as we enter the village. The Queen Regent, Disa, has taken control. We can bribe him with 5,000 gold to enter the village.
Lad, we understand each other. You may pass.
From here, we need to go to Ulrika's old house to find Leonard. He told you that they are now treated as slaves and all of their weapons are confiscated. He asks you for help to get them some weapons so they can escape.
You are our only hope in this matter. Pray, lend us your aid.
And of course we will help. To get weapons, we can either just purchase 4 swords and give them to him, or we can exit the house and head this way to find the Hobbit brothers.
I beg of you. That's enough.
Hail! I've not
One of them will distract the guards,
Halt!
and as he is doing that, we get a chance to head into the house here and retrieve the weapons. Once we got them, head back to Leonard and hand them over.
How are you faring? Have you been able to procure any weapons for us? My thanks.
Now we are all armed and ready to go. We will be stopped by the guards as we leave.
Village behind.
I've got you cornered, rat.
They are pushovers, just make quick work of them,
Retreat! We must withdraw and regroup.
and Leonard will thank you and bid you farewell.
You have my gratitude for all you've done on our behalf.
Now, our next step is again wait for a few days, and head back to Hearth village. As we arrive at the village, we see Fioren and Jonas arguing again. They have people trapped in Stormwind Cave, but Jonas is unwilling to sacrifice more people to save them. Ulrika steps in and is willing to take the charge to the cave and save the people.
All those with the strength and courage to do the same, join me at Stormwind Cave.
Now we shan't lose our
We of course will follow her. The cave is full of saurians, so make sure to bring lighting damage. But it's an overall very easy dungeon.
I'm saved. Thank you.
Thank heavens you yet live. Let us be on our way. The other villagers shall be thrilled to see you in good health, I'm sure.
After we come out of the cave successfully, Jonas and Fioren are willing to put down a grudge and ask Ulrika to become the village's chief. She took the responsibility again, and from now on, she will reside in Hearth permanently.
Aye, if that is what is needed, I shall rise to the call of duty. I vow to protect this village and its people with my life.
Now, after this event, we can find a bench to wait for a day, come back to Hearth, and by the dock, we will find Ulrika. Talk to her and she will ask us to see her again when the night comes.
I heard what transpired. Thank you for fighting on my people's behalf. You cannot imagine my relief when I beheld that everyone had made it out unharmed. Say, would you visit me again once night has fallen? There's aught I would show you.
Now, there's only one thing left to do. Rest on the bench till evening and go back to see Ulrika by the dock. We will finally get the sweetest cutscene with her. Now there you have it. This is how you can win Ulrika's heart step by step in Dragon's Dogma 2. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe for more content gaming. I will let the cutscene play. Please enjoy.
Oh, you've come. Glad I am to see you. Follow me, if you would. Tis a strange thing. I ne'er knew how vast the sky was, till I left Melve behind. Time and again you have come to my aid. Would that I could repay you in some way. Alas, there is little I have to offer. Yet, if your heart e'er aches for a place to call home, then may this village... No, not the village. If e'er you're in need of a hearth to return to, then let it be mine.